And yeah, let's talk to the people, see if they have anything new to say. Una is going to tell us about the Hooded One and Latest. Let's talk about the Hooded One.
This shade is a curious one. It is quite odd to have a blue-eyed shadow in the camp watching us. But things truly have been taking a turn for the better since you freed him. Some of the folk here consider his presence a sign of good luck.
Right.
Though I wonder if it is actually you that brings us these better fortunes.
I mean, honestly, last person I remember seeing with like blue shiny eyes, I think it was Sin. Although the Hooded One doesn't seem very Sin-like. But if I understand this correctly, it's been quite a few years since the event of the first part of Exile. Probably around like a couple of decades or something like that. Might be changed a little bit, I don't know.
Latest is from a prominent family in her clan, so I didn't know her well. But I did take hope from her actions. If a noblewoman could marry a commoner, then perhaps a commoner would be free to marry whoever she wants as well. It makes me think about the last conversation I ever had with my father. It was an argument. Though it tears at my heart, I choose to believe that deep down, he understood me.
Interesting. So even the nobles were not safe from the Count's madness. Also, I really wish I could have an instance of the town where I am the only character and I don't see any other people. There should be like a fully single player mode, I suppose. No, not even SSF has that. Like SSF is solo self-found, you cannot trade, but you still see other SSF players. Let's ask the Latest a few questions about the manor.
That place is a madhouse. Every day was spent threading a careful line. Question the Count, and you'd get arrested. Flatter him too much, and he'd grow paranoid and arrest you anyway. The Countess watched all of us with cold eyes. The nobles began to change. Strange proclivities emerged.
Oh.
They brought lone villagers into their rooms in the dead of night, never to be seen again.
That's not good.
Eamon and I tried to flee, but they caught us.
Oh. Well, tell me about this Countess looking at you with a cold stare.
When she came to us from the Vastiri desert,
Oh?
we nobles were just happy the Count had finally found a wife. If we had known what was to come, we never would have celebrated.
From the Vastiri desert. That's interesting.
From the moment she arrived, she spent her time whispering dreadful little barbs in his ear. He became rather agitated and started doubting himself, doubting his bloodline. He had a scholar repeatedly investigate whether the Eternals had dirtied his ancestry. When he found out that he might have had an unwelcome interloper in his family tree, he became fixated on proving himself, even though we all repeatedly assured him he already had our loyalty. He's been obsessed with gaining power ever since, and I think the Countess promised him a way to achieve it.
Oh. So the Countess might be behind what's been happening with the Count and his madness. Does she know anything about the seed of corruption?
So, you know of it. I remember the night it all began. The Count and his men returned in the witching hour, carrying something hidden from sight. We didn't know what it was at the time, but we certainly learned soon. It was alive, and he needed to feed it.
Oh boy. Feeding the beast.
The changes came slowly. There were whispers of the downtrodden and clanless going missing. Nobody of consequence. The Count's men were simply cleaning up the ne'er-do-wells, those that contributed nothing.
People like Finn.
But then, the Count started changing the penalties for common crimes. 5 men were arrested after a simple scuffle over payment. A woman was arrested for adultery, like we were somehow living under the tyranny of the Eternals all over again. Charges became commonplace for almost anything. Living in the manor, my husband and I were somewhat protected, but we saw what was happening. All of these criminals were sentenced to hard labor, digging away beneath the manor until their strength was spent. When that happened, he hanged them and threw their bodies to that creature.
The creature? What were they digging for?
I don't know what the Count is looking for beneath the manor. Perhaps he hopes for proof that his heritage is actually pure. Perhaps he's just gone well and truly mad. He's torn a massive hole right in the middle of the manor. A living testament to what he's done to our way of life.
Damn. All right, that
Thank
was...
you.
Oh, thank you, Latest. That was very interesting.
How can I help?
Really, tell me about the Count.
Some men do not have to earn honor. Some are simply born with it by virtue of their status. Gianor is doubly a monster for giving away what others have sought their entire lives. He was born into the role rather than being chosen by the clan, and now he has squandered that by serving himself above all others. I used to believe in him, but now I cannot even stand the thought of him.
Do you know anything about Una's music? Because I haven't heard it yet.
The girl's a shining light in a time of darkness. If it weren't for her music, I don't know what I'd do. Every time I listen to her songs, I know I have to try harder to defend this place. Any fear and excuses be damned.
Right. Okay, Finn.
Hello.
I think Finn accidentally told me something today while I was checking the vendors. I think it's this one.
Owner's house. Renly's house. They had real places to live. I was always so envious, but I guess they're like me now. Vagabonds. Vagrants. Well, it begs the question. Is this home now?
I mean, it might be home for everybody.
You've caught me at a moment of sappiness, hero. My apologies.
Oh no, I really like that side of you, Finn. Okay, tell me about Latest.
I always make sure to avoid noblewomen like Latest.
Fair enough.
Her kind seem to think I'm insincere for reasons neither you nor I could ever comprehend, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Still, I certainly heard about her, and I've heard what she said about the manor. I know lies, hero, and she isn't one.
What can you tell me about yourself? Question mark.
Oh, that Finn's a bad influence. No daughter of mine will consort with such a type. We should have the village guards give him a good beating just to teach him a lesson.
Though I suppose nursing a grudge is foolish, given they're likely all dead now.
Oh man, Finn best character so far.
How can I be of aid?
All right, let's go back to the ramparts. Let's see, there's some orders in the ramparts.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, all men must work a third shift and continue excavating until further notice. Any man caught resting will meet the executioner's axe or the gallows noose.
Holy shit. That a bit extreme? Okay, easy. A count decree. Oh, we're in the gallows.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by hanging until death.
All of them?
Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
I see. More bodies to feed. Creature. La criatura. Okay, we are on our way to the manor, I believe. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, frick. Did they just blew themselves up? I mean, it's not a bad thing. Just a little weird, I guess. Oh boy, what's going on in there? Ah, seems like we made it to the entrance of the manor.
Soldiers of Ogham, the outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls.
What outside
We
threat?
can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play.
Holy shit.
Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raze their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
He's completely lost it. Here we are. Ogham Manor.
It's a cowardly wolf that hides in his den.
The den of the mad wolf. Oh. What sort of things should we expect out of this place? Candlemas the Living Rite. The servants who once worked in the manor tell of a statue in the church that would turn to look at you. Okay. And then we have Count Gianor himself. Behind all this terror, the stories told of his madness are uncountable. Right. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, so it would be nice to have holy I just got stun locked. I could not move my character. Damn it. I was completely stun locked. Holy. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm stuck again. Oh, it's that thing. It's the enforcer. It does something to stun me. Okay, now I know. That's not good. Is that the creature? That's a lot of tentacles, man. Salmon Madness. Ah, yes. So this boss, I think he was actually a Sanctum boss. He used to be a Sanctum boss.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
It moves. Suffer!
Oi, okay. I mean, I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Oh man, that was easy.
Is there nothing safe from corruption?
Candlemas Essence plus 20 to max life. Very much needed. Holy shit, I actually struggled a lot more on my monk. This was so easy. Nice. What's this place? Gianor's Journal. And a bunch of money on the ground.
I sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment when our eyes locked, We both knew. She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but how many others must I fear? Is my blood truly impure? Oriana assures me we can right some of the wrongs of the past. She promises a way forward for Ogham. A way forward for the clans and the clanless alike. And a way forward for me. We must continue with our task.
Interesting. So is Oriana the Countess?
I sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny
A way
that
forward
which
for
I
the
know
clans
deep
and the
down to be
clanless
true.
alike. So in his twisted ways, he was actually thinking of the people, including the clanless. So when did it all go wrong? Is it the influence of the seed, maybe?
The time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
Getting closer. I'm actually scared.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Oh, guys. Oh.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Well,
Are they feeding it?
here we are. Why are they feeding the beast? Raised guards. Hey now. Oh, hit me with shovels, you freaks.
Husband, this interloper has the power we need. Kill her, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Many have tried.
Okay.
First one's I.
Help
You'll
me?
pay with your life.
Okay, that
Enough!
was fucked. I was in midair.
Easy prey. First dawn's frost. You'll pay with your life.
Okay, that's a big...
Suffer!
Agnar, to me, you will falter. Oriana, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not.
What?
I expected so much more.
The betrayal.
Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me?
Alright,
After
careful with the words,
all
dude.
I've given
2024.
you.
Can't say that.
Requiem on high. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous.
Ow, that was a big hit. Fuck.
You are
Okay, this is the nasty part.
Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured.
See, they keep pushing me around and into the boss. That's the problem.
No tales were told. None new, none old.
It's really
and
annoying.
their endless hunger grew ever stronger.
Honestly, monster pushing is the worst thing in
Solstice
the game
of
so far
pain.
for me. It's over. It's so punishing, dude. You get hit by one beam and you're dead. And then you have to redo the whole fight, which is... I should probably equip a sapphire thing, charm. Or cold damage.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
Many have tried.
Easy prey! Run, little rabbit! First one's ire! You will falter!
Suffocate!
Run, little rabbit!
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Prey.
Ow. Oh, phase 2 already.
Chilling frost. Solstice of pain.
Be careful here. Jeez, that was not even close to the beam and still did like half of my
The
HP.
air grows colder. Agnar the Ruined. Agnar the Impaler. As swift as death.
I think in the last phase, the boss can also bleed you when he runs at you like that.
Cursed or gifted.
Which is what killed me.
Branded
Look how much damage they do.
Your veins
Fucking hell, I just cannot deal with this phase.
Agnar shall slay again. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Oh, come on, I was out of it.
Desolation. Requiem on high. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Freezing gale.
Okay.
Grow!
Requiem on high.
I guess I cannot attack him during that phase, maybe.
Blood, and I am ravenous. Chill.
There's just no way I can dodge that. I'm running out
Your
of
pulse quickens.
running out of mana, guys.
The eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered.
I keep missing my arrows. And also, the bodies explode, I think.
But soon
That's another
all
problem
were
I have with
devoured. In unending war, death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured.
Oh, here we go. That's the phase I usually die at. Oh my god, the damage.
Chilling frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Oh, I win. The poison. Oh, fucking hell.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
That's a big, cool sword. Holy crap.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her.
kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish.
The crap.
We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
That would only slow me down.
Can I just
Quite
say
nice.
this loot is absolute garbage? What is this? This is a final act boss loot? One rare twig and a flask and a belt? This sucks. Alright, let's see what people in town have to say about the defeat of the Count.
We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow, but there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake, so we have a trail to follow. When you are ready to part from this place, we can leave immediately.
Okay. Follow the beast trail, so that's gonna take me to the next act probably. Alright.
Time is short. Make haste.
Latest.
So, it is done. The Count is dead. Where once there was a fire in my heart, there is now nothing but ash. For enacting my vengeance, you have some measure of thanks from me. Now please, go. Do what you must, but leave me be.
Alright. Some measure.
Why?
Let's talk to the real people, you know.
The clan leaders are all dead, but there's one man who remains with the leadership to carry on. Renly will take good care of us, as is his nature. We'll be just fine, hero. You can ride on out of here with your head held high. Seriously though, I hope you return someday. If only to guard my back.
I got you, Finn. I got you. Una?
You've done well, stranger. No, you are no stranger now. You have become part of our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly.
Oh.
The darkness that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee, and I have a feeling you will pursue it to the end of the world. Good luck to you.
Thank you. I hope your song about me is going to be louder than the other songs, because let's be honest, the others are not very loud. Not very audible at all.
This is home now. Our songs tell of times of renewal, when bloodshed, strife, and courage forge stronger bonds. That is how we will regard this era of Ogham, and how we will remember you in our songs.
I mean, they will rebuild now that they are safer, for sure.
Be careful.
Hey, Renly. Up to you now, my man. You're the leader here.
Count Gianor is dead. I never thought there'd come a day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Ogham.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes. The thought of our village on fire. Oh, my heart feels heavy. We'll get back there someday. Reclaim our lands, rebuild, mark my words. Part of me is angry I wasn't there to defend the place, but I know I was needed by these good folks far more. I can't imagine what would have happened if they'd been out here, defenseless.
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be anybody left. What about Count Gianor?
The Count's name will not be remembered in our songs. Ha! Good riddance.
Yeah, the moment of sanity,
What would you
like
like?
at the very end. I guess too late, though. Okay. Time to move on. Let's go to, finally, after all this time, let's go to Act 2.
The trail of corruption leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri.
Yes.
The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find a Maraketh caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Okay. Joining a caravan. Also, you know what those things reminded me of? When I saw all those people with the tentacles, that reminded me to what happened around Maraketh. The one that was assembled by Idra Chevron and Maligara.
The Vastiri awaits.
I guess.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. So we're here with the hooded one, huh?
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Maraketh caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
Right. You're a little scary, my guy. Will they trust you? Tell me about the Maraketh.
The Maraketh have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict tradition, bordering on brutal. But it is that adherence to shared beliefs that has kept them strong when entire empires have come and gone around them.
Right.
Go.
I'm going. The sand is red. That's the Wayfarer's Stone.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path.
No.
The bread bowl.
Don't do that to me now. That's what Izaro used to say. Don't do that to me. Why are you doing this to me?
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits. Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Made me skip a beat. What the fuck? Maraketh.
Sand, as far as the eye can see. Who would choose to live in such a place?
The bazaar. Zarka. Which I can barely see.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
Proving myself in the wilderness. Simple enough.
Right. Find the Hyenic raider and destroy them.
Cultivate!
Whoa. Big guys. And of course they have hyenas. Oh, what the hell are these things? Oh, the little spider freaks. I hate them. I like the enemies coming out of the environment. That's a nice touch. Makes it feel way more organic. Let's see the map of Act 2. Ah, very good. The land of 7 waters kept in verdance eternal by the vigilant Maraketh, as seen by the Ordura Akara of Sekima Asala by something that's behind the... So what do we have here? We have something. The Wrathbreaker howls echo across the barrens. Wait, are these the new checkpoints? Oh, I guess the patch is not working then, because otherwise I would be able to use the checkpoints to teleport around. What is this? This seems like a boss place. Right, you guys are being ridiculous. Stop that.
The leader, up there.
The leaders? There's like 3 people up there. I don't know if I'd like that. But to fight a triple boss fight? Oh, well, I get bombarded by spears. That's good. Oh my god. What if I just go down here? Can I lure them down? They won't come for me. Wait, I already killed the other guys. It's only this guy left.
Burst!
Oh my god, it nearly killed me with one attack. What the fuck? I'm getting shredded. Was it that? Oh yeah, it was that thing. Wow, it looks like I need a new healing potions because this thing is just not working out for me. Oh god, Ow. One, two. And then there's the third one. There you go. Now I avoided it properly. Ow. Oh boy. This is looking problematic. There's a lot of hyenas. Okay, there we go. Finally dodged that thing. Whoa, take it easy. Oh, I'm out of life, guys. Out of actual life flask charges. There you go. Whew. Oh my god, what is... I'm dead. Oh, the fart saved my life. Unbelievable.
Odd mutations. Good riddance.
Is that a new flask? Oh man, I really need that life flask.
Now this will come in handy.
I win. Still a lot of hyenas everywhere.
Cultivate!
Cultivate. That's my battle cry, by the way. Cultivate. A bit of a weak one, I'd say. Hey, Zarka.
You defeated the raiders?
That'd be me.
Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Nearly. So what do I do? Where do I go? Oh, the caravan. Here we go. Huh. This is cool tech. Like a moving town. Shambrin, Zarka. We have some people now. Sekima Asala. Indeed. Alright, let's start by talking to the hooded one.
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
I mean, yeah, they did say she was from the Vastiri desert, right? Tell me about the Sun Clan hyenas.
Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption. I suspect that they are the descendants of divine tampering.
What's that mean?
There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor.
Right.
What more perfect audience for a sickening jester than a pack of gibbering hyenas?
Okay.
Who goes there?
Hey, Shambrin.
By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Maraketh. It is always intriguing to meet foreign warriors and learn their ways of war.
Yes.
I only hope I have weapons and armor that might be useful to you.
I hope so.
I am Shambrin.
Hello, Shambrin. Are you blind?
Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nasima, she of the second sight, proved that there is more to combat than mere vision.
Oh,
However,
if you say so.
There is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication.
Good. What can you tell me about Zarka?
Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the stories of many other Akaras as well. Our traditions help us survive as these lands turn to dust over generations, and in many ways, that lush beauty still exists for us through her words.
Right.
Especially now the gods have returned to Reiklas.
Wait, what?
We know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests and gleaming rivers, if only we have enough faith in a leader strong enough to make it real.
The gods have returned to Reiklas. I wonder what she's referring to. Because technically, in the first part of Exile, we go around and we kill every single one of them. But she may be referring to Sin and Innocence. Or maybe some other god that we don't know about. We did go around killing all the sons and daughters of Sin and Innocence, right? That's what we did in the first game.
What?
Oh, Zarka, tell me about the history of the Vastiri Plains.
This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's Tale Woman before me, and as told to her by the Tale Woman before her. These words have remained unchanged since the beginning.
Right.
Many thousands of years ago, we were a simple people. Hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today, but that was about to change. These fair plains became barren and lightless. A time those generations called the winter of the world. 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering. But that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness, seemingly born of bone and blood and foul magic. Survival meant banding together and creating the strict traditions that eventually became what we know today. To fight was to live. Disorder meant death.
Right.
In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekimas, Solarai and Landara, arose to unite our
Solaris
scattered
and
peoples
Lunaris.
for the first time. They wielded the essence of gold and silver, gleaming with such ferocity that the grey skies had no choice but to give way. The creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people, a time of conquest, wealth, great heroes, and gods that lasted for another 1,000 years. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb, holding on for 2 moons against a powerful innovation. She gave what final orders she could, mandated our traditions be upheld, and then went silent. The Maraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, and those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, when the Vaal fell, when the Eternals came and sought to be our masters, and then fell as well, we endured. We have protected these fair plains for 304 generations.
Damn.
And we will continue to do so for another 304. That is our duty and our birthright.
Okay, that's a pretty cool backstory. So, a couple of things I noticed was the two twin sisters, probably named after Solaris and Lunaris. That was very clear. Also, they mentioned the Tyrant On. Now, in the first part of Exile, there's a few unique items that are named after Ons. And they are all those stony-looking armor parts. There's the On shield, which is that big, like, oval stone shield. There's the On helmet, which is, again, another very stone-looking helmet with a face mask on. And sword, which is that big, like, triangular, almost piece of stone. It's, like, grey-greenish. So that was interesting. Tell me about the rank and statuses around here.
I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zarka. The younger ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do.
Nice.
My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor, rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties. I'm not permitted near combat, for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Adura.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, the Dekara would be the highest, one of the highest roles, or maybe is the Dekara the warriors? I don't know, but it makes sense that someone like her, that's basically a record keeper or a lore keeper, would be held in very high regard, especially in an era where maybe these people don't have written traditions, but they have mostly oral traditions. It will be a very highly respected role in society. Tell me about Shambrin, the lady over there.
She was a fierce warrior before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday.
Wow, okay.
Indeed, blind Dekara were once instrumental in decimating an Eternal Legion during a sandstorm ambush.
Right.
So it is not without precedent.
Okay, crazy. So the Dekaras then are the fighters, yes. Nasima of the Second Sight.
Nasima, yes. Nasima.
I heard that name before.
A
Nasima.
great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. Born with eyes the color of blood, she was left to die among the dunes for being blind. But the Ferryden found her and raised her. A Balbalik, one might think, but no. She became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, she recognized her mother's voice and turned and slaughtered her Ferryden captors.
Oh, damn.
A true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale for the children.
Lovely. All right. Thank you, Zarka. Appreciate all the lore. Anyway, guys, let's resume. We are about to talk to the Sekima, Azala, which is usually the Sekima. I think it's the leader of this tribe, because I remember in the first part of Exile, in Act 9, when you kill Garokan, you find the feather of the Sekima, that basically decides who the leader of the tribe is going to be. And you get to choose if you want to give it to, what was her name? Irata, or to the weird creepy guy. So I think, yeah, this is a sign of the leader of the tribe.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura.
Sekima.
I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
Okay. Fair enough. Should I follow you? Ooh, that's a fancy bed you have there. Is that a lot of coke on the, on the side table? Man, they have a good life in here, huh? That's a lot of dust right there.
Slaves? The Maraketh really are a brutal people.
Okay, holy shit, I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know why for some reason I thought this was either motorized or had like sails maybe? It's also usually very windy, but I wasn't expecting like 100 slaves carrying the fucking entire thing. Jesus Christ, hello.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Maraketh are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found.
Okay, good.
It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest.
Fair enough. Tell me about the rank and status.
Foreigners often misunderstand the concept of the Sekima. I am no dictator, and do not make some pathetic claim of divine right.
Right.
Emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls and we endure. I am Sekima, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us.
Right, an elected leader.
I lead because there is no better replacement. It is a role I deserve, by definition.
Tell me about the honor bound.
After the beast of Highgate was slain, all other Akaras vowed to pursue and eradicate corruption should it ever return. Never again will a sole Akara suffer the weight of history.
So that was Malachi. The beast of Highgate, that has to be Malachi, right? Highgate was the town in Act 4. And that's where you go to kill Malachi. So the corruption must be tied to that. Tell me about recent events for some reason.
Corruption has returned to the Vastiri. Before this season, the Hyanic warriors you fought would never have dared raid a caravan.
Right.
The dead have begun to rise again.
I noticed that.
Other creatures of the desert have started changing. By Zarka's accounts, the land is returning to the way it was before. These are ill times.
What about Oriana?
This Oriana would find no allies among our Akaras.
Right.
We are no strangers to the eternal war against corruption. If she has allies in this region, they cannot be of the Maraketh.
Who would they be then?
For glory.
Oh look, I can choose where to go. We can either go to the Halani Gates, or we can go to the Trail of Corruption. 17, also 20. Let's go to the Trail of Corruption. Oh. Over there. I can actually go down. Tell me about the Sala.
I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. She is quite beautiful, and she has strength and cunning to match. I can think of no better leader for us. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not number enough to spark divinity in her, we still thrived under her leadership.
Right.
Goodbye.
Who the one? Do you have anything to say?
Greetings.
About slavery in specifics?
Yes, I have seen the slaves pulling carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice, but from what I understand, it allows those captured in battle to serve rather than simply being executed.
Is that better or worse? I don't
Not
know.
enough resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two evils. That is what I tell myself, at least.
What do you think about Asala?
Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected.
Right.
The beast represents an existential threat to all the peoples of Rayclast, but even beyond that, she seems to be quite driven. She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power, attained divinity, and led her people to greatness.
Okay, that's probably a reference that I can't remember. Someone in Keth that rose to power and become a divinity. Huh. Muldoon Quarry. Hopefully,
It appears the Farad'n have been busier than the Ardura expected.
hopefully my neighbors' guests have gone away now. Okay, let's go. Oh, fuck, these are actually enemies. Little plague swarm. Okay. Man, can I just say what a wonderful job they have done so far in keeping the looks of every area very unique. Like every single place I've seen in the game so far looks really nice. The Book of Jamanra.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Farad'n. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Right, I think we found Oriana's allies now. Okay, we made it to the mine, so new plan. I'm going down the mines.
It seems people were still alive down here when the entrance was sealed.
Yeah, Shadow was definitely like one step ahead.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, these things are hurting a lot. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 what is that? Scorpions. Oh my god, it's an essence monster? Oh, flipping heck, dude. I am so dead right now. Yeah. I got body blocked and exploded. Where's my clicker? I haven't died in a while. Another thing I don't really like about this game is how every time you die, it respawns every enemy in the map. I get it, they want to be punishing, but maybe they should choose one avenue and pursue that one instead of literally fucking you at every single occasion. Oh, here we go, guys. Another rare, which is really fast for some fucking reason. Who are you and why are you so quick?
Too weak, too slow.
Okay, you gave me a regal orb, so I'm going to
Now this will come in handy.
forgive you for everything you've done so far. However, they took away my essence, so I'm actually not going to forgive you about that. Come on, really? They stole my essence? It's gone. It's gone. Boo. Boo indeed. See, that's what I'm talking about. I understand that punishment is a core mechanic of these kind of games. And again, punishment can be fun, can be a motivation, can be a lot of things. What I don't like, and I think I've said this about multiple games in my time, is when they punish you multiple times on many different levels for like the same failure state. Like, you die, it's bad, I get it. However, it's not just bad for one reason, it's bad for like 5 different reasons, and I think that's a little too much. Like, you die, okay, what happens? Number 1, you lose XP. Number 2, you backtrack, and number 3, it respawns all the enemies. Number 4, it takes away mechanics that can potentially have rewards. Too much, you know? Like, it's one step away from coming over to your house and kicking you in the nuts while you're at it, you know? It's overkill. You don't have to do that much. Map doesn't say, so I'm gonna go.
Flesh and bone.
Oh my god, shut up.
What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a...
She's insane!
Insane? Perhaps that is true! Burn, burn, burn! Be breath blinding!
She's coming!
What's going on?
Die, die!
Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Burn, burn!
Help me. God?
Burst! Burn, oppressors! Be breath! Flash! Burn, burn, burn! Stand still!
Oh. Just a flash grenades.
Burn, burn!
Okay, here she goes again.
Run!
Die! Die! Die!
Oh! Oh, please! Stop. Okay, she blew herself up. That's very good. Like that.
Burn, oppressors!
Nice! Good stuff. And I really like the bosses of this game.
Quickly, break the lock.
My first level 6 skill gem, dude.
That's quite nice.
That is quite nice.
Winds praise you.
Hello.
1,000 praises, my friend.
Oh.
I thought I would die here.
Lovely mask.
Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Okay, I will do that.
Best you start talking.
Yes?
Can I open a portal for her? Well, guys, I am gonna end here for today, but that was cool. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Have a good night, and goodbye.